Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Please ignore the thumbnail. It's EFED After Dark Season 7, Episode 3.
Yeah, so the title says 3, the thumbnail did a broom. I made it when I was sleepy, okay?
It was the thumbnails that did a broom.
The thumbnail did a broom. It definitely wasn't me.
Silly thumbnails.
Exactly. It's all gone to tits. So hello,
They're
ladies and
always
gentlemen.
fucking women.
Yes, it's time for another 2 hours of complete fucking horse shit. Exactly. We have promos. We have DJM that we did last week, but we're doing it again this week just because of live reaction. And we've got CWF report. We've got I don't know. Have we got a written promo? If not, I'm sure Dan will find one.
Yes, I'll help him.
All right then. So yes, promo. Great start to the show, just kind of introducing and then silence. Sorry about that. I have the disabled.
So before the show, Phil, I asked you a small favor.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And Phil still has not made me ejaculate. So
all right. Well, allow me to help about that small favor. When a man and a woman love each other, or if you're in the West Midlands or maybe the north of England, if the man is drunk and the girl is 14, the man puts his penis into the lady.
Phil, you're going on the next season of Peter Getting.
Oh, no, I didn't say me. I just know some of the trash around me. I essentially watched the Jeremy Kyle show.
West Midlands, 14.
Yes, and the north of England. I'll let you work that one out, Dan. So, no, essentially, we've found, well, not a promo as such, but an old friend of the show, should we say. And they have a habit of, as well as doing promos, they also do entrances for themselves for big matches, which, in a way, if you think about it in a certain perspective, is actually quite smart because no one else is doing it. I think the issue is that to do that, you would need the proper execution, and they seem to be having difficulty. But don't worry, thanks to editing magic, I've been able to help them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say the name. We're just going to watch and enjoy because it tells you the name anyway.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss. Then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace. Stitch my cock shut. Pressure cook my greasy balls. Come blast me and make it snappy. Come, 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 come. What's all the commotion? My dad fell into a cum shaft. My dad glazed my face with cum. Fertilize a baby with hunk spunk. Cum spunk in my trunk. Cum craving toddler. Cum dripping cunt. Cummy Ray Jespin. Cum me maybe. Cummy bottom boy. Night of the living cum. Nefarious hum mastermind. Cum makes me fearless. Cum Cranmer. Cock slammer. Cum slammed ya mom. Mail your mom's pieces of my dick. Bazinga. Chug the cum. Bug ya mom. Fuck my asshole full of cum. 3 little words. Get fucked, nerd. Cum. cum stuffer, Jankum huffer, fuck my cum puddle, bottom stuffer, semen huffer, would love a gator to fuck me, undercooked baby.
They never learn. They don't understand. But tonight, I'ma make them understand. Because the real world's champion is here.
Barely had any dicks inside me. Who ate all my cum?
Real!
A mystery.
Final boss!
Cum detective, hot on the trail. Bees make honey. I make cummy.
So, gentlemen,
That was fantastic. 5 stars.
Scott.
It's just the opening music, like the entrance video. Normally, I don't go for the long ones, but that one's a 5-star across the board.
Yeah.
Everything else, I hope you're watching this right now. Real deal, final boss, whatever. Stop ripping off other wrestlers. God almighty.
But he did do something original.
He
brought the sofa to the arena.
He did.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do something different with your EFED, just furniture, really. Spruce up the place.
Yeah.
You don't need a Titantron, just get a table or something.
You know what really makes you look like a tough guy?
Yeah.
Your grandma's china cabinet behind you. That shit makes you look like a badass.
Oh, Yazzie. Fantastic. We're watching from the Paraspace video player event. Awesome. So, yes, so we have more people watching through that.
Audience. Fantastic. Love you guys.
Indeed. Yes, an entire audience of people just looking at the screen going, what the fuck is going on? So, yeah, I think that we can rate that at 5 stars. You're welcome, real deal, for all of my hard work. I put minutes of effort in.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Oh, it's over.
I know. The amazing thing is that's actually how it happened. No one edited that.
The only thing that video is missing is Blind Sensei.
Oh God, yeah. Poor old
that whole video was unedited. That's how things occurred in life naturally for him.
Poor old Blind Sensei, now putting on his lipstick in heaven.
You have to imagine nobody can possibly stand to live near Filthy Frank. Like, his whole life is just a circus.
Oh, it's magical. So, in the world of EFED, we have promos, essentially the roasting battle between two wrestlers. And in the comp situation, the idea is one of them tries to be better than the other. You get that. Then you have the story, essentially explaining to new viewers. What we do here on this show is that we look at some of these promos and wonder why God hasn't killed us all. So, Dan.
Yes.
What promo would you like to see next?
So, I have some new faces for us this week, Phil.
Oh, I love new faces.
Me too. Unfortunately, I don't remember half their names, so I'm just gonna click things at random here. I did remember one of their names. Their second name was Hoss, and I only remembered because like Big Hoss.
Of course. Well, peak
and I'm pretty sure his wife does promos as well, because the woman promo artist I've got for us tonight, her surname is also Hoss, and they're from the same place. So I'm guessing they're related in somehow. They may be brother or sister, husband and wife. They may be both.
Indeed, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah,
So,
I mean anything's possible.
Indeed. Yeah, as long as you remember, Asriel, to record it in landscape at 720p at the very least.
At the least, yeah.
At the least.
At the least.
Yes. So yes, which one do you want to look at, Lady Hearse or the female one?
I think we'll look at the female one first. So Phil,
All right, then shall I press the button?
press the button.
I'm going to press the button.
Yeah, I got
press
to
the
do it.
button.
I got to do it the other day.
Ooh.
Jason Curtis. You know, the time is drawing near for Universe Mania. In just a few short days, we step in the ring. And you know, I listened to your promo where you talked about how much I dislike a strap match. Well, you ain't kidding. I don't like strap matches. Never have. You see, I don't like being beat with a strap. And I really don't like beating people with straps. But I will step in the ring with you. And if it's a strap match I have to go through to become the champion, then that's what I'll do. You see, one thing about me, I never back down from a challenge. I never run. And even if something gives me a little intrepidation, I run toward it. I face it. But I tell you what, Jason, you know, there is a mutual respect between us. So I tell you what, at Universe Mania, how about winner buys the loser
Universe Mania.
I'll take you anywhere you want to go. You want to go to a steakhouse, we'll go to a steakhouse. You want to go to a seafood house, we'll go to a seafood house. You want to go anywhere and everywhere. Winner buys the loser dinner. I will see you at Universe Mania. And Jason, know that just because I may not like strap matches,
Yes, we've established
don't
that.
let it fool you. It just gives me that much more incentive to take you down. That much more reason to face this match head on and come out the winner. When it comes to things that bother me, I do it.
Didn't you say one more thing like a minute
Watch
ago?
me. Bless your heart. See you soon.
Cringe.
It's
I think he was just trying to get a free meal. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, here's the thing with that. I've heard worse. That's the thing, because I look at it and go, well, it was, fairly well delivered, and you could understand what she was saying.
what do you think?
It wasn't the worst I've ever seen, but at the same time, it seemed to be a bit rambly.
Yes.
It was, a bit rambly. And when she said, "Oh, one more thing," after she'd only done like a minute and a half anyway, and then she proceeded to do another minute and a half, you kind of thought, that's a long one more thing. Do you really need that much in your life?
But then there was one more thing.
Oh, yes, it was.
And then,
Your heart.
and then,
And then
and then.
I never want to hear "bless your heart" again.
Oh,
That was just the end of it. That was right up there with hearing, and that's the bottom line because Rockstar said so.
I just noticed Scott's name.
got a fever. Only description. Topic.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
See you here.
So yes. So Dan, thoughts?
She rambled on. It was in portrait. She should have ended when she said she was going to end. However, she didn't stumble her words. She was quite fluid with them. And like you said, it wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
It could have been absolutely fucking dog shit.
Yeah. You know, there's potential. Shady.
I'm going to give it a 3 based on the fact that's the first time I've seen this person, you know, and it wasn't that bad. But I mean, there were in today's promo world, like Dan said, you know, landscape. I mean, there's a few things wrong there, you know, setting, background setting. So yeah, I got a 3, being nice this go around. I don't know why. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, you know. Scott.
Like I said, you think you can take her? That's good. I'll give it a 3. I'm with Shady. It's first time seeing her. She was, I mean, it wasn't horrible or anything. She did ramble on a little bit. It's like with Tyler Extreme or somebody. Like, I can see where if you just did a couple of little things, it would be much, much better. It's just a matter of, are you willing to listen to the criticism?
Yeah. How nice is this?
Like,
Season. With
like,
the new
like
season, we haven't been.
I get wanting to have like a wrestling look background, but like when everything behind you is child's belts and stuff like that, that would have made more sense for someone her age, you know, doing a video. But I mean, yeah. I personally wouldn't do a video in front of like $250 worth of plastic toy belts.
No, you'd spend $1.5 grand on real belts.
Yes. God damn it.
Damn right. Yeah.
It's not going to be plastic. It's going to be copper. Pressed copper.
Exactly. I went with 3 stars as well, just because I thought, you know, like I said, we've seen a lot worse. 3 stars are good average. Obviously, I agree with you guys. Also, I've noticed that we're being a lot more constructive recently. It's like we're kind of going older. And I like to think it's simply because of the fact that there were so many easy jokes to be made and we didn't lower ourselves to it. We were trying to think of smart ones.
Well, I feel like at least for myself, I don't know about Dan or Shady, but I do kind of have to thank Scott Larson, the brain, on that one, because he made a point a little while back that, like, yeah, are they on there being shitlords? Of course. You know why they're being shitlords? Because they're having to tell you this shit for the 15th time. That's why you're still on the show.
Indeed. And this is her first time, so I don't think it would be fair for us to just go, oh, for fuck's sake, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, like literally, I've never seen that person before, so I mean, exactly. I don't know what Fed they're from, or anything, or how long ago it was. It could be knowing Dan, it could be a 5-year-old promo.
So it's from Fantasy Wrestling Worldwide chapter.
That honestly, it very well.
And I'm probably there. I just don't ever see it.
That easily could have been something like we've seen recently. Like, look, man, I got my promo in, but like I didn't get everything I wanted into it. I was kind of rushed because like it could have been one of those. She might have a lot better in the tank.
Shady, you are not there.
Really?
Yes.
There are a few places I'm not aware of.
So we found a Fed Shady's not in.
Dante is
there's quite a few I'm blocked from or not allowed in, but you know,
I have 3 out of all of my EFED folk that I know and everyone I'm friends with. Only 3 of them are in this group: Dante, Vida, and Casey Luchador.
Yeah, but Casey Luchador's in more places than Shady.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, there's a couple people that's got me beat in this industry.
Yeah,
so.
They promo and then role play, and the winners based on picks for weekly shows and pay-per-views. Yeah.
They get picked to be there, I guess, because they're easier competition. I don't know, you know. So
maybe so. But anyway, the rating was as follows. You've gotten smaller.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
I love the transition here.
Exactly. Well played, Scott. Amazing CGI.
You know, out of everything, I love how she's sitting there with her hands like that.
That's what
like
I was
it's
about
like
to
an
say.
evil.
She's such a mini fist. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. So, how can we disappoint ourselves even more? Dan, suggestions?
Easy. We've seen the wife. You want to see the husband?
I'll press the button.
You don't need to press the button. The husband actually had some sense.
All right, then. I'll depress the button.
Unpress the button. So the husband did film in landscape, however.
Let's just, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home, lay me at the bottom of the river. Lucha, in just a few short hours, you and I will meet.
What?
And we will battle for my heart.
Said he was going to meet someone.
Is that cardboard?
Lucha,
Speak up.
I will bury you. The champion.
We found another contestant for DDM.
You see, this will be a war.
I made this belt cardboard. I just went to Stationery World.
And well,
I got myself some safety scissors because it won't let me use a Stanley knife. So I used my safety scissors. I painted the big strap red, made it bendy, then painted another strap yellow, covered it in tinfoil because I realized yellow ain't gold. Then painted the tinfoil yellow. Didn't work either. It was just tinfoil covered in yellow. Now I'm a champion. And now I look like a boiled egg. Chop my top of my head off and dip toast in me.
Yeah, it does look like an egg in an egg cup.
Yeah. I'm the egg cup house. Oh, there goes my green screen. And why am I standing in the cemetery? Makes no sense. It's like a bold, fat Bob Ross. There's no happy little clouds here. Just clouds of despair.
And he left the CapCut logo in, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Christ. So let's see. First, we get 30 seconds of bad merchandise. Essentially, like, oh, look at all the badasses on my T-shirts and the word "hoss" and how much I don't care. Ooh. You're not convincing, Shady. You're too loud. We can actually make out what you're saying. That's more like it.
It helped.
Yes. Well, that was just that was just an abortion, wasn't it?
Yeah. Minifist, what did you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We concur.
Yes, indeed.
Like, he was way too quiet, whispered way too much. That belt looked fake, and the green screen kept cutting out.
Yes, and I'm sure if I could hear that, I would agree.
He was far too quiet. The belt was fake, and the green screen kept cutting out.
Oh, yeah. The green screen was my favorite part. It was just, like, I loved it when he kind of, half of his body was gone, and then he lifted the belt, and then half the belt disappeared halfway through. And that was amazing.
Why does anybody breathe in this thing for that long? I mean, honestly.
No, maybe he's got a sleep apnea mask underneath.
Man, it sucks, dude. It's torture.
It's just horrendous. You know?
I mean, I couldn't even smoke weed through this.
No, exactly. You know, it's just completely ruins it. I mean, why does he want to look like an egg?
I'll get you next time, He-Man. I don't need Viagra. I'm all bone.
Get the 1.
You give it a 1. Is that because he managed to remember landscape?
Yeah.
But his intro wasn't even landscape. It was like clamped in the middle, and there were just big down the side.
I'll give it a 2 for the effort, but people have got to realize that when you use a championship title, whether it be cardboard or whether it be something, a fake plate of some kind, it's going to create a glare. So without the proper lighting to go with that against the screen, you're going to get that no matter what editing platform you use. But it is what it is. You know, you didn't learn it here first because you've already been told 100 times, I'm sure.
Yeah, sitting there on CapCut thinking,
yeah, that'll be good enough. That'll do the job. That's right.
And
You could try 100 times, and you could split the video up into 1,000 pieces and try that way.
Oh, hang on. We need a
You
little
always
fist
get
back.
that glitch.
She's not going anywhere.
Who is this guy? Who are you?
She watched the promo. She's going to vote.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hold up. You
Look,
can't.
I'm not voting on this. I'm letting her vote. She was the one that. I mean, I was there with you guys in spirit, meaning I was watching. But
Yes, he was
coming in, pushing her right out the man. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro. Damn you!
in the other room doing a big poo, and then coming back, sitting down. And then in 5 minutes, he'll remember, oh,
we
no,
here at After Dark Network do not condone such actions towards women.
I do feel better if that helps.
I do.
What do you rate
that? I'm broken now.
Yeah. All right then. Yep. One.
And I gave it a 2.
So, I
just because there was some effort there, to try to make it somewhat good, but they dropped the ball on everything else.
I'll give it a 1 because the cat was good.
Exactly.
So yes. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, here's this.
Look, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you please just die of AIDS? Does anybody have AIDS who they could put their dick in her face and get her started on that?
Oh my God.
Anybody?
I could sue you.
What? You could sue me?
Yeah.
You know who I would like to sue? Everybody that works in the hospital that you were born at. Because I would like to sue them for not responsibly pulling your head off the second. Letting you live was medical malpractice.
Can't you just move on?
No, I can't. I really can't because you're the worst thing that ever happened in America. Seriously, it goes you, slavery, and then Pearl Harbor and 9/11 combined. Those are the 3. And so, as an American, I feel like it's my duty to make you feel poorly. And your mother's a whore.
So yes, it's just throw that in at the end there. Oh, and we have the Hoss here as well. Why do you make such awful t-shirts?
He's so quiet we can't hear him.
Indeed, yeah.
Did it just change colour?
That's racialist.
Yeah.
So
why would you be that way?
It's changing colour.
Shh, keep quiet. So, what's next up? How long have we been going for?
Half an hour.
I'm so sorry to everyone. It's 90 minutes to go.
Should we give them a break with something good?
What, like?
Yes.
Hey, I know. I got this video that's got CM Punk and Jack.
Oh.
Sounds like a perfect opportunity.
Oh, just fun.
This computer had a broom moment.
Yes, it did. That happens a lot, isn't it? Did he restart it, or did he just jump on?
He done that earlier on. He restarted it earlier on, and now it's just.
All right then. Well, let's just find a random promo then. What do you want, sir?
Random promo, okay. Would you mind pressing the button?
I'll press the button.
There's buttons?
The button is pressed.
There's always buttons. Yeah, there is. We've never shown this guy before. It's another one of those random names. I clicked the button. Come on.
Well, Rockstar, here we are at the eve of the X Factor.
Of course,
in
facing
CWS.
Rockstar. Wouldn't be a fucking
Now, I
EFED
told
After
you,
Dark.
I've been hitting
Facing
and throwing them out there over the past week or so and telling you like it is. Congratulations. Congratulations on you earning your shot for my Insidious Championship. You have a lot to be proud about. Like I told you before.
Do you?
I love your work. I love how you put yourself out there. I love how you paint a nice, vivid picture of your matches, no matter who you're against and what it's for. Because when it comes right down to it, you are definitely one of the most unique, passionate, consistent commodities we have ever seen around this place.
Well, he's not wrong about
I tip my
unique.
hat to you, my man. But you know, they always say that talk is cheap. Well, if that was really the case, me and you wouldn't be as recognized for us, man, putting ourselves out there week after week just for the hell of the game.
Is he
Well,
recognizable?
let me ask you something. Have you won any championships to show for it? Especially around here? I mean, like the old adage says,
I don't think either of you have, really, have you?
the spirit is willing, but the flesh is not so strong. But I know that you will definitely bring your A game. And I want nothing less than that. Because me and you, we are definitely one of the absolute stars that just keep on rising as we keep on telling the fans, much to their liking, of what we want to happen. And it's going to be a marquee classic. And it's going to be
Good,
something
it'll be a piss break.
that hopefully nobody else will ever soon forget. But as I've been doing for months, down in, for a better part of a year, I am going to show and continue my dominance. And you're just going to be the latest person that's going to find that out really soon enough. So let's see, man, what you got. Because you know, man, I'm going to be cooking. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows that when it comes to championships, I
microphone
am one of the premier experts.
And an
You will
alcoholic
see
mother.
that, and we are going to have a throwdown that's going to live out in the annals of time. And I want to make
Emphasis
this
is
yet
on the
another
throw.
mark for me to explore. So come with your God. Speak your A game. I just hope, man, you got enough temerity to back it up, Rockstar. Because I know I will. And I'm going to do it in true Kush fashion. Talk the talk. And I'm damn sure going to make the walk. Walk in, champion. Walk out, still. You're undisputed, insidious champion. I'm a beast. Nobody, not even you, will cease. Good luck to you. because I will stay good and always will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tama Toolbag.
Wow. That was entertaining, I tell you right now.
Did you watch the same video we watched, Shady?
I mean, I didn't start it cleaning, bro. It was so entertaining. So you have to give me a second here, you know.
Yeah, he referred to Rockstar as good. At that point, I was out. Although he did kind of make it up to us by calling him unique as well. And boy, Rockstar's anything.
This is how Rockstar wins matches, right here, folks. I mean,
the guy can talk. He's a good talker.
He's good. I wouldn't say he's good. I'd say he's good because there were a couple of times where he had George W. Bush moments.
He's well spoken, and I don't mean he speaks well.
I just wanted to be a proper hater.
Like he enunciates everything properly, and like he almost sounds like maybe like a little more pickup in his tone, and he might actually sound like a babyface wrestler. But then he started talking, and he started saying things like Marquee Match and Rockstar in the same sentence, and I was just like, "Oh, he has tumors. I get it."
I went to see my friends and ask him about how talented Rockstar is, and both of them said he's amazing. Who are my friends? Oh, just Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Christ on a crutch. It's just, you know, last week when we kind of watched that kind of Jumpin' Jeff Farmer thing.
Yeah.
And it's very much that whole, and I'm going to be the best. You know, it's like Lord Longlocks without the high pitched squeal.
Jumping Jeff Farmer.
Jumping Jeff Farmer, everyone. Yeah, it was just mundane.
Like I hate to make that comparison. It was like a Princess Alicia video. Like, dude.
I'm giving it a 2.
I am the good guy, and now I am going to be the bad guy.
Dun dun dun.
Our new writer is Vince Russo. Now I'm going to be the good bad guy.
It's because of shit like this that the company's the way it is.
Yes, Hogan. Nothing to do with your politicking.
Yeah.
Did you
So that
Gentleman Hulk? Well, you're being removed from the Hall of Fame.
it gets a 2 from me.
Dan's giving it a 2. Scott, give this a number.
Yeah, 2 sounds about right. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't cheese.
But I'd say the worrying thing is he's a champion, and a champion shouldn't be, that dull. Shady, thoughts?
I don't know what y'all watched, man, but what I saw blew my mind.
All right, well, please tell us exactly what you watched.
Well, I watched that, and that right there, what, ladies and gentlemen, is something to behold. Epic, phenomenal proportions.
Well, what was your favorite part specifically?
The part where I muted it and didn't hear a fucking word, and started doing other shit. So I'm going to give it a 5 based on that alone. Got so much done while that promo was on screen. That's not even funny.
Right
so
then,
much space was created,
Yeah, I'm going to give it a. I'm going to give it a 2 because it wasn't as bad as the egg. somehow it managed to get a total of 11 between the four of us, which means that it gets one of.
Wait, I gave it a 5. I gave it, yeah, never mind. I forgot.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
That guy makes me so happy.
Everyone.
I just want to hang. I want to hang out and get out with the dude. I think it'd be phenomenal.
Oh, he would be fantastic fun. So yes, Dan, have you found a written promo?
I sent it to you earlier.
Ah, right. So do you want to do that then?
Yeah, sure. It is from a while back, but it's from someone well, I think we all know this person, actually.
All right, then. I'll do the official intro.
Fucking written promo, innit? Can't believe I'm taking time out of my day to do this shit.
So yes, welcome to the written promo segment. Oh yeah, I know him. So
put the voice on.
All right then. You want me to do the voice?
Are you going to do the voice? Or are you really going to do the voice?
Oh, I'm really going to do the voice. Hey guys, Ruby Knight here. Why? Words can't express about what I'm feeling right now. After last night's match with Glenn and how I took the L. Usually it's a different letter he takes, but I feel like a total joke on my behalf, and there's no way I'm going down like that. He prefers to go down in a different way. Why, I was going to do a video addressing this, but I'm too embarrassed to show myself on video. So I didn't do a video. That's why it's written. That's why it's on this segment. Why, I shouldn't have to feel like this at all. We're more than just a stereotype. I'm only human, like everyone else. I'm willing to remind everyone why it doesn't matter your sexuality. How did this go to sexuality? It was I lost a match, and it's I lost a match, so gay, I suppose. I think it's only the petty people who care about your sexuality. Generally, we just kind of go, it's fine. Be gay, be straight, be bi, be pan, be whatever you want. As long as you're happy, who cares? Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm willing to remind everyone why it doesn't matter your sexuality, but the level of talent you have. I feel like I bring that to the table along with other superstars here who are also part of the LGBTQ plus community. It was all indeed. You know, after last night, I thought to myself that I should retire. It's capital letters. But I didn't want my legacy to be tarnished like that. I would rather fight to show everyone that I do belong here. And Ruby isn't a joke. I refuse to be a laughingstock because of who I am.
Yeah.
I just need a little time off to clear my mind and work on myself because I need to remind myself who I am, who want to be taken seriously. Once again, all capital letters. I'm assuming this thing. Why
I just need a little time off to clear my mind and work on myself because I need to remind myself who I am. I want to be taken seriously. I read that part. But I'm not in that mindset right now. No, this isn't a goodbye. It's a simple, I'll be back. Let me make that clear. Thank you to those who love and support me. When I come back, I will continue to show everyone in UWR exactly what I stand for. Why I love you guys. Night out. Why yes, whenever he uses capital letters, I feel
living the Velveteen dream.
So, out there, having a wonderful time, and just like Austin Powers, can't control the volume of his voice.
Yeah, baby.
Indeed. So yes, why indeed.
Why
Did Panther write this?
No, because there wasn't enough. And then
I think that one's going into the best of end of season, isn't it? More promos with caps lock, please. Thank you.
I love you all.
Love you all. Yes, it just keeps on giving.
Exactly. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you could write written promos, feel free to put in bad grammar, spelling mistakes, run-on sentences, and maybe just some random parts in caps lock or uppercase. That'd be much appreciated.
If you can make half the word lowercase and half capital, even better.
Oh yeah, that I like a challenge. What's the bet? I'm going to get like lowercase, uppercase, letter, colon, uppercase.
Dante wants to see Phil read an Asian promo just to see him do an Asian.
I do a great Asian promo. You know, I'll do a great Asian voice.
I'd do an Asian promo.
I know. Shady definitely would.
Shady do anything Asian.
Yeah, he's a kinky cow.
I love the China people.
He certainly does.
He said the thing.
He did. Right. On to another disappointing promo.
Yes. This one doesn't have a name, but I do know who it is because I recognized the name that posted it in the group.
Don't tell me. Just shall I press the button?
Yes.
I'll be motherfucker.
You be motherfucker. The funny thing is, I don't think anyone's going to guess who this is. I will tell you afterwards. Here we go.
You know, I may be down. I may be out.
Hella and dead.
I want to let you know now. Spirit of Lucha Libre is still alive and well with me.
It's not KC Luchador, is it?
Sure, I lost yet again at Universe Mania. But that doesn't stop me.
Has he found a new
I was going to ask if it was Smush. It's with Lucha Libre, and Smush doesn't know what Lucha Libre is.
365.
Yeah, that's true.
Here in the
Smush has difficulty with wrestling.
Wrestling League of all time. The Fantasy Wrestling Worldwide Chapter. Now, what does this mean for me? Well, I'm just going to enjoy this time off.
For God's sake.
Reflect about what took place this year and focus 100% on what's to come between now and the next pay-per-view, which is back.
But you didn't.
So, it doesn't matter who I'm facing. All I know is this. The Lucha of Kansas City is still going to be here. Until the day I get the 10-bell salute and get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Think about that.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So essentially, he's just said the only reason I'm getting into a Hall of Fame is when I die.
Yep.
I'm not good enough to do it on my own merit, so I'll have to kick the bucket to get there.
Wow.
All right.
Guess I'll
Zero
die.
obvious reasons.
Do I know this person?
It's Casey Luchador.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marco got it in one.
He should have just chose, one image on the mask thing. Like, it was a lot better.
That was a fucking train wreck right there.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I give it a.
My list, Azrael.
Yeah,
I give it a 0.
Yeah,
you only get into the legacy wing of the Hall of Fame if you die. And that's only if you were good. So
I'm giving that a 0 because Casey knows better.
Yes, that's why I said 0 as well. Horseshit. Fucking horseshit. What are you thinking?
I feel like there's an opportunity here, Scott. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Maybe. What you thinking there, Shady?
I'm going 0 as well. You know, KC's been in the game long enough to know better. You know,
exactly. Yeah, that was a fucking train wreck.
I'm gonna go with 0 simply because watching that too long almost made me epileptic.
Those poor children. All right then, Casey Luchador, you lose, sir. Good day.
Everyone, it's Johnny Rockstar here, and I'm going to be facing Phill Marshall to get myself back in the SWA and then fight DJB for the World Championship in the arena, and then I'm going to...
You see that? It's not that hard, is it, Irma?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, funnily enough, I predicted this. Mission accomplished. No need to get him next time.
I mean, if he wants in the Hall of Fame that bad, I mean, he could go kill himself.
Does that actually work?
I mean, it would be a first. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought it could work. Somebody quickly message Stephen Sommich. It might work.
Funnily enough, I was just unblocking him.
No, that's not going to work for him. Well, I mean, I guess it could.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, okay.
Dear Stephen, I know how you can secure your legacy. Open brackets. Yes, that is a real word. Close bracket.
Take Dylan's advice.
Shady's about to start a new induction.
Yeah. The Hall of Shame.
Yeah.
And the fun thing is, when they're inducted, they think they're going into the SME Hall of Fame. No, they're going into the ADN Hall of Fame, the Hall of Shame. Even After Dark, where we just look at people and go, no, it's fine. You deserved it. No, not the award, the death. Yes.
Do you remember last week when we decided not to do a show?
Yes.
But we still went live anyway.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Scott wasn't here.
Yes.
Yeah, and Scott missed his favorite part of the show.
Yes.
That's right, he did.
Do you think there's anything we can do about that?
I don't understand what you're trying to say, deciphering disabled mouse.
Hi, sorry to disturb you this late in the night. I have a serious inquiry directed towards Nickelodeon. My question is, what the fuck are you doing? You know, y'all used to have some fire bitches, and when I turn on the TV, I'm trying to see my favorite bitches. Zoe 101? Jeanette McCurdy? Oh my god! Oh, and now all you got is these preteens! Bro, I'm not a pedo, I'm I'm not trying to look at these little kids and get aroused. Now I can't watch Nickelodeon with my dick in my hand anymore. I'm fucking upset. This is some fucking bullshit. Dan Schneider. Bring all my bitches back. I need all my bitches. I need all my bitches. The new shit you put out is whack. Dan Schneider. I'm just trying to get an erection, but now that these kids look...
DJB. I'm back.
What the? You are not! God damn him!
See if anyone can understand this word. Not that one.
I'm a fool.
I'm a fool.
Yeah, you pretty much nailed that one.
I'm a
person.
Yeah,
I think he just let some turds out, you know.
Every
Yeah, I was doing that.
Every freeze frame.
Yes, it's you know that's the picture on Tinder that says looking for jailbait.
It is
serious inquiries only.
Yeah,
but only if you're a
yeah.
So I'm facing the weakest link of the corporation.
It certainly is.
He does say that though. He says rape ship.
we're going. They're going intergalactic now.
That's a shirt.
Yes, indeed.
That's the Bluegrass Wolf shirt. The week
Yes,
of the corporate rape ship.
Yes. That's the.
So I'm facing the weakest link of the corporation.
Yeah, and it's just that face right there, and it's furry facing the weakest link under the corporate rape ship. And then on the back we have a wolf face, but it's not one of those kind of goth, scary, badass wolf face. It's just a picture of furry.
What is up with that big burn mark on the door?
Meth.
Oh, yeah, meth. It's got to be meth.
Either that, or he's living at an ISIS training camp.
Jesus. His parents could be dope addicts.
Yeah, it's a mess. This guy's
Is
related.
Shady evaluating his fucking life now?
I'm a backdrop kind of person, you know. So,
Did he green screen this in?
I mean, it'd be better off. I'm telling you right now.
Is it not?
It is not. It could be dried jizz.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
indeed.
It just looks like the basement. Danny. It looks like the basement of a fucking crack den. Like this is their pet.
After I put it in the asleep lady with the needle in her arm.
It's the people under the chairs.
Yes.
Yes, Joseph Fritzl Jr.
Boyaka, boyaka, 69. Boyaka, boyaka.
This is where Dan Schneider develops his Polaroids.
Hi, I'm Bluegrass Wolf, and welcome to Jackass. We're on Epstein Island, and we're going placenta paintballing.
I meant allegedly, you know.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yes, in Chambers.
Yes, in Chambers.
Oh, you just admitted it.
It's not about the new Berkeley Corporation. It's about me and you. Chambers.
The fact that he's trying to go full nude bat.
You
dude.
done made. I am.
Me. Oh, The Steve Rambo drop was great.
It just says everything you need to know right there, doesn't it?
Yeah. You dumb maid, ain't on me. This is my sex chambers.
Yeah. I say, let's have silence so we can truly appreciate this wonderful moment.
Yep, that's enough of that.
You dumb maid. Though since I do respect you, you've done great work. But respect goes up the window when I'm in the ring.
Member of the Third Reich confirmed.
Oh fuck! Did you see that he threw a step goose out the window?
Oh no, he's goose stepping.
Oh, goose stepping.
Yeah.
What,
Imagine him kind of in an SS uniform, kind of goose stepping his way to the ring, screaming, "Don't mention the war."
I may be a pervert, but I look fantastic in Hugo Boss.
He's just running down the street. They're gonna anal me. They're gonna anal me.
But it's okay. I can get away in my brand new Volkswagen that I bought with my gold from Switzerland.
It constantly makes me think about that Robot Chicken skit where they're doing like the Office thing, but it's with Cobra from G.I. Joe, and they're talking to the dude making all the clone soldiers, and everyone that comes out goes, "Hail Cobra," and walks off. And then he hits the switch at one point, and when it opens up, the dude's got bug eyes and a fucked up face, and he goes like, "Fail no, bruh," and stumbles off. And the guy just like, "Yeah, so anyway, oh, motherfucker."
He's a buggy-eyed boy. I just wish he was wearing shades again.
Me too.
The 20x20 is my den. My home. My freedom to unleash the beast.
Broke Scott.
Face me in the ring.
His facial expressions look like he just got done finding out he can no longer play Minecraft with the
I used to be Lion Maker.
He's going to be in the new live-action movie coming soon.
Yeah.
I starred in a new movie. It's called To Catch a Me.
Oh my god!
I just love the this just makes me very happy.
My home. My freedom to unleash the beast. Yeah, chambers. You are not on my level. I don't think you sign my paycheck.
Yes, to take that in. Apparently, he gets paid.
Such fascism.
How come he gets paid for this and we don't?
No, he gets confused. He thinks that's from his company. It's actually disability pay from the government.
Wait! You guys aren't getting paid?
Well, what company was this? DWP.
Yeah.
DWP.
Oh, it could have been DWP. Yeah, disability work and pensions.
I'm gonna go out and buy myself a 40 and a blunt so I can hang out with the other kids.
Good idea.
Or anything. You're just a low tier superstar to me.
Daddy, chill.
I
Just rewind that for you.
The hell even is that?
Yeah. Just read what he says. Just
you. Just a low tier superstar to me.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah. I am who I am.
Daddy, chill.
I am the best wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen, depression.
Crippling depression.
Justin Chambers.
Yes.
Tell your little corporation buddies, Bones, and suck my sick back. I'll tell my boy did something.
Best insult in EFED. Suck my sick bag.
Yes. Bones.
Get a one-on-one match.
He's a mumbling asshole.
With me and you.
Ooh.
Yes. Go on.
Yeah, he finally smelt that tardy drop.
I am one half of your tag team champions. Your future world champion.
Isn't that the same as a swirly?
I get your world champion.
Huh.
Add this man to your... Stop adding to my list, god damn it. Besides, I can't kill him. We need him weekly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're becoming reliant on
If he
him
stopped
more
doing
and more.
what he's doing, we wouldn't have a segment.
Exactly. What are we supposed to do for deciphering disablement? Oh, we got that host guy, haven't we?
That's true.
Yeah. We can have a match. Beautiful.
Your future world champion.
I feel like out of everything in the world we could clone, that would be an absolute waste of technology.
Oh, absolutely. Absolute waste of fucking.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it too, but like, I wouldn't want to waste it on that.
I know. You know, there's more worthwhile things to waste it on, like fucking doorstops. Mind you, here's one anyway, so you know. Yes, hurry up.
But that's just another day.
Slappy hand.
That's just another time. It's me versus you.
Told you.
Amano versus Amano.
What? I told you.
What did he just admit to?
Oh, yes, you're making a movie about me. To catch me.
That's a shirt.
Amano versus Amano.
Yes, a mile versus a minor.
That image right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, jumping Negan Al Ghul. Oh, no, I could have went jumping Jay Yost, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Jumping Jay Yost.
Welcome. I am looking for a stressful. Welcome.
He is a criminal crack whore.
I told you it was a crack den, man.
If you just listen quietly and see if that could be anything else that's not on the subtitles.
I am looking for a stressful. Welcome.
Anyone?
Sounds exactly like it reads.
Yeah.
Exactly. He is a criminal crack whore.
To be dressed, said, welcome. Just won't do south.
What?
Welcome to the battlefield. And Chambers.
The Battle Chambers?
Sin, boy. And I don't care, you're the conqueror.
Yes.
You're nothing to me. Welcome.
I can't figure out my camera again.
Yes.
To the den of Logan Freeman.
Welcome. Welcome.
So yes.
Logan to me seems like the type of person who,
On the stop button, it's a big red button.
if he was to win a championship in EFED, He seems like the type. He seems like the type who would go running to his mom or his dad and be like, "Mom, I'm the champion of the United States. I'm the greatest EFEDer online." And like,
I'm the interrape champion.
Yeah, and I can see that reaction just being, "Oh, Logan, that's so great, honey. I'm so happy for you." As soon as he walks away, she turns to the husband. "I wish he'd make some real fucking friends." Something like that.
Oh, Logan. Logan,
like
did you pump on your Peter till you went blind again, honey? Are you smelling colors again?
Is that Drew? Is that Drew? Or are you just happy to see me?
He tells his parents about all his promos, and they're just like, "That's fantastic, honey." And he goes back into the basement, and they turn on After Dark.
Yes.
Finally, we found a use for our mistake.
You just go in there and keep doing what you're doing, boy.
You're gonna be a champion. You have
can be
fun
lazy
down there.
fodder for this
Listen to
shitty internet
fucking
show.
You make us proud.
I'm 28. I shouldn't have breathing issues like this. Shit happens.
Nobody ever
No,
contemplated
you don't
the fact
use the
that
inhaler like that. That's
How
why
dare-
your asshole hurts.
How dare you blame us for your inhalations?
That's not an inhaler, Dante.
That's a dildo joke, basically. Yeah, they're implying that you sit on dildos. And I don't know whether that was the noise from your mouth or your
match
ass.
for a championship he could compete for. I mean, the Broom is still undefeated King of the Dark match, so
He certainly is.
Shall we watch another promo?
You're welcome, Dante.
That's our job here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Fuck it. I'm going to play one of the good ones. I feel like we deserve a treat.
Don't need a button then.
You don't need a button? Obviously not. It's a good one.
Oh, right.
So there's two of them here. Both of them are by request. They wanted to show the world their work. So the first guy we're going to see is the Devil, Nathaniel Rage. Sorry, it's Nathan Roop, Nathaniel Rage. Yeah. Here we go.
Are you mortals enjoying this? While you stare up at the sun, never knowing that you're going blind. As the devil has prophesied, it has happened. We go from looking at blue skies to now y'all's looking at stars with your teary eyes. So, Shadows, I guess you must think this is your kingdom because there's a shadow crossing all across the land. But I'm here to tell you that's not the case. No, that you're going to die at the hands of the Messiah. The satanic one has been saying it for years. This is my industry. This is my company. And you all's going to see that the devil doesn't play no more. For I'm not alone. For we are many. And Legion is with me. So I digress from the totality of understanding that nothing is forever dark until you make it. You must understand where I'm coming from with this. I've spent the past few years building up this vessel, making him more potent, more dangerous, more intriguing for the fans, but no one understands what's coming for you except you do. Shadows. So as I turn to you in this global phenomenon that I am creating, I must look at you and say, you are getting the cinematographer at his best. Have you ever wondered, how does an eclipse occur? How does one stray away from the path? and come to my side, well, let me give you a little bit of advice. Shape up, look up, and stop letting God lead you astray and allow the devil to come light your way. Because as soon as darkness goes throughout the land and envelops everything, you all will see that I am not here to play, that Legion is here. And the devil always gets what he wants. La 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 la. Your cause of death is here. Hey, look up.
Thoughts?
Yeah, great promo, great cinematography. I will say the echo made it very difficult to hear him at times. So maybe tone down on the echo. A way you can get past that is if you take the original voice, bump that up, and then have a second track with the echo underneath that you don't need to bump up, and then you can kind of pan the volumes up and down. And then bounce it out so the voice is here, but you still get that echo sound with it.
I noticed a point where I guess the first music track had stopped and he had to overlap it or start it again. Yeah. It was very, very clear that something had stopped and it restarted.
Which I think with that kind of music, one of the things that can be done is you can actually kind of take maybe a sample from that track, something that sounds similar at one point and the other, and make a chop and then just chop out the end and then just put that in and repeat that. And then you can essentially put like the end slice right at the end of the promo.
Yeah.
And that will fix that issue. So you have a continuous line of background sound. Also kind of lower it slightly because you want the voice to be prominent. Obviously, great choice for background sound because it wasn't distracting. It was just a simple drone. It kind of adds to the ambience of what he's trying to do with the promo. So absolutely makes sense. I'd say definitely, though, when it comes to the voice, have 2 tracks, but do it before you edit the echo in. So you can have the one track to just have the voice on top, and then you can have the second track where you put the echo, and you can modify the levels depending on that. And that's how you get that nice echo sound, but it doesn't overpower everything else. So it's just a leveling trick, really. But generally, I mean, I like his stuff anyway. And I think that at the moment, he's really gunning towards building more of a story. And I've also noticed that he is throwing little things in there to pay attention to. So there's always something going on. And it's not a one-watch thing. You can watch it once for the promo, but then kind of scout through it again to see if there's anything else hidden that leads you somewhere else. So definitely keep an eye out for future promos like that, because you never know what you might miss. And it's always good to kind of pause, and if you can catch some kind of code or web address or anything like that, keep an eye out. So, yeah, definitely. I'll say 4. It was just with the echo, it was just quite overpowering. But once again, that can be fixed. But it's a high 4, definitely, from me.
Yeah, 4. Editing was good. I've always said Nathan's good. He's good at editing.
I can't stress that enough. It was really good. I love the effects that he does because, like, I was telling, I think it was TJ Crago I was talking with the other day, and it is about, we've made the comment that there's a lot of people that want to do the dark, spooky character, and a lot of them have the problem that they want to over push. Like, I'm dark and I'm evil and I'm violent. And they want to push that too much. He doesn't do that. It's the subtle effects. Like when he leans in at the end and the eyes light up. Like, that is fantastic because it's not like playing to some huge thing. Like, he even talks about it in his promos where, like, yes, I am a devil, but what's the point of using all this power against you mortals? Like, he's at least thought this stuff out, and that's fantastic to me. But I'm with you, Phil. The echo was a little much for me.
Yeah. The echo got me.
There's a little bit with like the intro and outro. I feel like goes it kind of drags it on a little too long, but not horribly. Like it's fantastically done. It just at that point, like, man, I just listened to everything you had to say, and that outro feels like it's fading in forever.
I would say with the intros and outros, if you look at what they are, and it's one thing I've noticed, it's always essentially talking about the story. But if you look at, he's using a different form of media to draw inspiration off. Everyone else is looking at like The Undertaker or horror movies and this kind of stuff. Nathaniel Rage tends to look at more ARGs, alternate reality games, where they're very cryptic, but there is sense made from everything you see. So essentially, he's not just kind of throwing spooky picture up, spooky picture up, spooky picture up. His name isn't Adam. So he is essentially cleverly deciding which image he wants in which place. So it may look, if you're just watching it randomly, it may look like it doesn't make sense. But if you can sit down and decipher things in there, it kind of ties itself together. So he's forcing people to think.
Well, this promo, he did this around the eclipse. The picture, was an actual picture he took and was very proud of at the very end. To put a piece of yourself like that out there as part of a promo, and then to bring it into the eye of him, that was really well done. Yeah. If I was a company out there, not a lot of great talent necessarily, he would be one of the guys I would be hitting up to represent me, in this tournament coming up in July. I know he's looking for a company. I know he wants to be a part of that tournament. But I told him, I'm like, look, just like everyone else, you've got to, have a company represent you. That's the whole premise, one of the premises behind it. So
I do have a gripe. So in this game that we play, sorry, Darko, I know you don't like it being called a game. So if I ask you guys, if a match card goes up and you need to promo for a match, what is the goal of the match?
Depending on whether it's comp or story. If it's story, to tell the best narrative. If it's comp, to win.
What is the goal of EFED?
Well, to be the best.
What is EFED? Like, if you had to explain to someone what is EFED, what would you tell them?
I'd say it's essentially wrestling done through the medium of talk.
Wrestling through the medium of talk. Not once throughout that whole video did I hear any wrestling talk. Nothing about being in the ring, hitting finishing moves, clotheslines, suplexes, anything like that. Now, I understand the story. Everyone wants a storyline. You want to establish a character and backstory, but you've still got to remember you are in a wrestling match. You need to say something about that. You need to hype the venue up. Hype the venue up. Hype the match up. Hype your opponent. Well, don't hype your opponent up, but at least mention them.
When did Bray Wyatt do that?
Bray Wyatt used to speak about his opponents all the time.
It was relating to the bigger narrative.
I can see all those points, but I mean, again, it depends on the atmosphere you're in and the type of match, that you're in. Like Phil said, if it's story or if it's comp.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and like Scott said before, I mean, he's trying to build his own character, his own narrative, and the way his character is portrayed, that he's just better.
Yes, but you can do that.
And even in comp, like there's different styles.
You can do that through hype without even needing to be in a match. You can build your character through story without even needing to be in a match. If you are booked against someone in a match, you should be focusing on the wrestling match.
I get that
story.
But to me, there's two different. There's a wrestling style promo, and then there's a promo. Like say just a character promo. A character promo isn't necessarily going to put the other guy over or mention anything like that. It's all a character-based promo. could it include some moves? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, if you've got some custom named moves or something, you know, that you want to mention to get out there. But other than that, I wouldn't, you know, necessarily see the point in it in certain situations.
I mean, he's a fantastic talker. There wasn't one more thing he said that I didn't agree with, and he said, "I will be the cause of your death." If he'd said defeat, I wouldn't have had a problem.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Because the whole death thing in EFEDing is overplayed. Like that was a long time ago. Whenever it was just written based,
it's like telling someone, "I'm going to rip your guts out." You're not.
People would do written promos where they killed off your character, you know, and people would get so upset about it. You know, like, you killed my character off, and it's like, well, you can just rewrite it somewhere else. You know what I mean? It was just an owner's way of writing them out of the company. You know, at the time.
That was one of my issues with He Who Shall Not Be Named for the 50th time tonight. Was the fact that, like, you don't really seem to want to shoot wrestling promos. You want to shoot a really bad horror movie. And if you want to go do that, please go do that and leave us to our wrestling.
Yeah.
I would say you can bring the narrative
like
up.
Nathan come in. Like,
yeah. I'd say bring the narrative up and weave your opponent into it. You don't have to sit there and list wrestling moves. We've made fun of people for that. I don't do it in promos.
Yeah. For over listing them, he didn't mention any, not one.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. I don't.
Which I get.
He's in a wrestling match.
Yeah. Every time I'm in comp, when was the last time you've heard me say I'm going to do this?
Was that a comp video?
No, it was story. But I'm pointing out the fact of you don't necessarily have to sit there and list wrestling moves.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing Panther does.
Yeah, I mean the closest I could probably name is, like, I think in a couple of promos I've heard you say, like, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to, like, at most maybe, like, I'm going to choke you out, but I can't guarantee I've even heard you say that.
I just make the point.
Again, that to me, that's a wrestling style promo. You know, you can even do that in comp. You know what I mean? But is it going to go over well against somebody like Phil, who does like a reality-based style comp? No, not necessarily.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to go over too well.
Yeah, I think to try and sit there and say to someone, this is exactly, well, not this is exactly, but this is what you should include in the promo, where I kind of think EFED and wrestling are two very different things. And you don't necessarily have to do the things in wrestling that you do in EFED. Because
no, but in storyline EFED, we're meant to be portraying wrestling matches to the most realistic way we can possible. We can't get in the ring physically and do this stuff, so we should be able to see it.
Yes, but the thing is, modern wrestlers in their promos don't really talk about their maneuvers that they do. A lot of them don't.
But a lot of them do, though.
Not on the mainstream. They don't sit there and list off moves.
I'm not talking about listing them off, or even saying one or two.
Like I said, I don't see that as a necessity, because if you've already got a character and you're building up a brand, people know what you do.
Yeah, and that's more for the announcers to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's kind of like whenever y'all are doing the shows, you know, y'all are describing the matches. You know, y'all are the ones giving all that information as far as the moves and things of that nature. That's, to me, that's where the profiles, you know, come into play at. Because we're not posting our profile at the beginning of every promo, you know. But I shouldn't have to come out and say, you know, I'm going to hit you with the Shady Days, you know, in my promo, because I know during the show that's going to be portrayed at the end if I, you know, as the winning move to the matchup in a 2K style wrestling setup like that.
Yeah. Essentially, I think it should be more freeform, because as long as it's telling the story.
Comp is really essentially different, you know, to a lot of people in a lot of different places. You know, like in SWA, we consider, you know, we appreciate the wrestling style, you know, promo towards comp, you know, and we don't frown upon it in that nature. But again, you take a wrestling style promo and you put it up against somebody like Phil, I'm probably going to be more entertained by Phil's promo over hearing you talk about a wrestling move. You know.
No, I get it. I do get it. It's just different perspectives.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's a different viewpoint of the of how it's going to work for each of us, and I suppose that's what makes us different and gives us a different style to what we each do. But yes, I think this has been rounded off, and it gets this many from what I understand. I think we're all in agreement.
I seriously have no idea.
Give me your attention, baby.
Yes.
I love that one.
Brightens the mood, doesn't it?
It's even better on the big screen.
Oh, it's just magic. Indeed. And on another interesting note,
you know, that's the greatest.
What were you going to say, Dan?
That.
It's very quiet. Did you record that on your phone?
No. So I looked just for that one single sound clip, and there was only one video that had just that sound clip. The rest was like the sentence leading up to it.
Oh, send me the full one. I'll get a decent one. It should be fine. Breakfast.
I was doing it. I got it while we were live. That's why it's shitty. Breakfast.
Yes. Also, it's still shit. So, what's next on the old shitbag promo list?
Well, if you wouldn't mind pressing the button. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. This guy, I want to say his name was Danny, but I have forgotten. Okay. I'm calling him Danny.
Danny boy.
Universe Mania 10. Come and gone. Everyone, though, slowly re-emerging. Coming back to work. Clocking back in. I see them coming in one by one. And now, too, it's time for HD, that's Heel Deal, baby, Mr. Number 1, to clock back in and go to work. HD's watching, he's observing. And then, in all of that, he sees a luchador to Kansas City. A luchador, you know, every time.
Of course, it wouldn't be After Dark without Casey fucking luchador.
More times than not, he sees you.
You're role-playing a pro wrestler selling a wrestling match, not an orgy. It's not a short film battle, for fuck's sake. Watch more wrestling.
A couple other places.
No, how about fuck off Australia, you fat cunt? I'll do what I like.
You're there. You're commenting. You're reacting. And you're always...
God, it's been... I haven't done that in a while. I felt like I needed to.
So I want to help you out. I want to get the new year off on the right foot for you.
But it's April.
Things aren't being booked right
Nobody
now.
questioning in the little red
Decisions still
X.
have to be made. But, I mean...
What the fuck happened there?
I'm going to assume that everyone that needs
I'm
to
assuming
hear
he's trying to
this
cover something up.
is hearing it.
What he's trying to cover, I don't know.
So, I'm just throwing it out there.
He said it's a new
If
year
it works
and
for
it's April.
everyone involved right now,
He's not good.
I believe the next premium live event would be Backlash. Heel Deal would like to see you at Backlash. Oh, luchador to Kansas City. That's right. Heel Deal is calling you out, Mr. Number 1. A top tier match against Mr.
Heel
Number 1.
Deal.
I don't know if we've ever gone one-on-one at a premium live event before. El Luchador de Kansas City versus the Heel Deal. FWWC Backlash. The challenge
The Heel Deal. Is that what he's calling himself?
Kansas City. Show them that you're not a joke.
Just
Show
Princess
them
Alicia at a
that you're
sex
not a
change.
jobber. Fight me. Be in a program with me. Compete with me. See me at Backlash.
Jumpin' Jeff Farmer, everyone. The fucking, the Heel Deal. I'm assuming he's mentioning WWE pay-per-views because they're doing like a prediction thing, and whoever gets the most predictions wins the match. It's because Danny was asking. So in that case, it makes sense to them. Danny's. I'm not going to shit on him for that because it's how their rule system works over there. So, fair enough. But no, I can see why he does predictions because he's really not good at promos, is he? And I'm going to take you on Backlash. The luchador from Kansas City, and refer to myself in the third person. And
yeah, that's a shit. He kept on doing that too.
Yeah.
At first, I had a hard time getting past the red X, but then I noticed that he looked like he was wearing a shirt 6 times too big for him, like he was wearing his big brother's hand-me-down or something that he hadn't grown into. And I was just like, who let this little boy do a promo? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't think the red X was trying to cover up anything. I think it was just possibly a mistake of some kind.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Didn't really look like there was anything in the window, to cover up. So
I'm still giving it a 1.
You're being that nice.
Yeah.
DJ Crago, yes, you can see your comments.
I've seen worse, for sure. I've seen better, way better.
Yeah.
I
think, all right, 1. Fair enough. I'll be kind.
Like I'll give it a 1 too.
You can only give it 1 or a 2. Make your choice.
Shit. Okay. We'll go 2.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Yeah.
Saucy.
All right, and Scott, what are you going to give it? If I knew, I was hovering over the button anyway.
Look, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you please just die of AIDS? Does anybody have AIDS who they could put their dick in her face and get her started on that?
Oh my god.
Anybody?
I could sue you.
Not going to give him
Who's the Facebook user defending this person right now?
Is that TJ?
I believe that's TJ Crago.
So I want to call cap on that fucking comment because I didn't just find that one video. I had handfuls of his videos that I could have chose from. In fact, he was that bad, I confused one of his videos for Marv's. The green screen was that fucking terrible.
I feel like I know where he's. I feel like I get where he's coming from, though. Like, if this is his typical promo style, like this is exactly what you could expect from one of his promos. But he
Change the
may have
backdrop.
the potential to be
Yeah.
better. He's not.
But please, for the love of God, change your backdrop setting. Go outside, touch grass. It's a
Yeah,
lot
I
better.
mean, even if it's just finding a brick wall to stand in front of.
The lighting is so much better out there.
I would say the one thing he should definitely change is the EFED.
I think someone's outside mowing my grass. I haven't paid anyone to come mow my grass, but I'm not going to go out there and say anything because they're mowing my grass.
Exactly. Throw some more horse shit.
He does sort of seem
More
like
horse shit? Fine, more horse shit.
Fucking awful.
Press the button.
Pressing the
Yeah,
button.
the guy did seem like he was kind of tense about it.
Here is some grade A manure.
Whee!
Here's the time that we've all been waiting for. Friday Night Vendetta.
Sure, why not?
The Roberts Arena, Sarasota, Florida. But not just them. The moment everybody has been waiting to see.
Yeah, just in case anyone was wondering what Trevor was doing after GTA 5. Ladies and gentlemen.
Tag makes his debut in WKP the night that Tag takes on Hitman Mike. 1-on-1.
Oh, God. Fucking Hitman Mike.
So.
What
have we all been waiting for? Everybody has probably been waiting not to see Hitman Mike. But they've been waiting to see what Tag is all about.
Well, I think we can see. It involves crystal meth and the Dukes of Hazzard DVD, I'd imagine.
Everybody is overlooking my opponent. Okay? Hitman Mike has done so much in this company. He's been here since the beginning. Hitman Mike has done it all. I guarantee you Hitman Mike has done it all. He's got a living room wall full of me.
Yeah. Usually we have at least 4. One isn't good enough.
Thomas.
I'll say you, my friend, he has some walls in his house and some ceilings. Oh wait, no, one ceiling.
Here's your unfortunate part. Hitman Mike.
Yeah.
Tonight, when the match is over, this is what I want you to do.
Just to make Australia happy. Drop kick.
I want you to realize defeat.
Irish whip.
I don't just want you to realize defeat because I want you to carry a message to the rest of the WKP roster. And
this guy
is
is
not going
like
to sink in until you
tap
walk
dancing
back
on
to that
slipping
curtain.
into Bill Cosbyisms.
After the referee
I thought it was Daryl Jackson at first.
You're not going to realize it until you walk through the curtain and you're in Gorilla.
Well, at least he was right.
Puts
I
their
watched
arms
this
around you
promo
and
and
says,
Bill is going to fucking hate it.
I'm glad you did your best. I'm glad you did your best, but here's the problem, Mike.
God, I
Hitman,
hope not.
I'm not proud. I'm not proud that you're going to be the first person that has to suffer the wrath.
To do what now?
The sadistic son of a bitch. Okay? I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
Oh, God.
Hitman Mike,
I
I want you to do me a solid favor. Okay? Solid favor. When
You're hard enough to hear. Stop slapping things.
you get done in Gorilla, when you walk further back in the locker room,
He's practicing his thigh slaps.
tell all of the locker
Yeah,
room.
unfortunately,
Because
he's
I
got
haven't
confused and he's
talked
putting his
to
thigh
a whole
slaps
lot
to
of people
choke.
because I don't feel it necessary. Actions speak louder than words.
Yes.
I want you to tell him.
I used to be around Wolverine.
Because I threw my
I won the
best.
WCW Championship of the World Universe.
I threw my absolute
And then I
best
walked away.
in that ring tonight.
And then I choked my wife. And then I choked my kid. And then I drank a beer.
But it's okay.
And then I grabbed a Bible. A hoodly doot.
And I'll tell you why you came up short tonight. Or why
This
you're gonna
man
come
has
up
the
short
tiniest
tonight.
nipples I've ever seen.
Because I live by 3 simple rules. Live every day like it's your last.
Shiny nipples. Crystal meth.
Fight like it's your last.
Weight sets.
But simply. And if it is, it all came to an end with an exclamation point.
0?
Yeah.
That was AIDS. When he wasn't saying things that I couldn't hear, he was babbling on like a twat. He was telling me he was sadistic. He was slapping
I
things.
assume these rules aren't.
Yeah, and it's and his tiny nipples annoy me. You and your
See, TJ made the comment like, "Is he wearing pants?" And I was just like, "That's a good question. If he's not, it's really in character."
Yeah, he reached both hands down. He's like, I came up a little short tonight. It's like, really? Okay, pal.
My dick is like my belly button. It's an innie.
Like, what are you recording again?
If you want good math, go see Daryl down the road. He's the best of best. Best.
Oh, yeah, 0 for me.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
You win, you won them crack titles.
Are those titles made from crack?
I don't know.
Well, to be fair, I've never had the one that I got tested. So.
Indeed. So do we all agree then that it's less than 5?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How less?
Well,
5.
Should we say that it's less than 4?
Oh, we can say it's less than 1 if we want.
Oh, please, mighty sound effects lady. What's the score again?
0.
Yep. That's it.
Scott, what was it for you and why is it 5?
I don't know if I can tell you why it's a 5. I can tell you what I gave it, though.
Oh, what did you
I'm
give
holding
it?
up that many fingers right now.
Oh, right, okay. Man.
That seems like a fair trade for AIDS.
I'd give it a 5 for the hairy nipples, but other than that, it's about it.
It's tiny nipples that just irk me.
I mean, it is hard not to give it a 5 because I'm glad to see at least somebody from the Capital Wasteland is doing good.
Which is fair enough, from that,
if this is the fallout, I quit.
Indeed.
Okey-dokey.
And this is all due to your tiny meth-addled nipples.
Hey everyone, it's Johnny Rockstar here. and I'm going to be facing Phill Marshall to get myself back in the SWA and then fight DJB for the World Championship in the arena. And then I'm going to...
You see that? It's not that hard, is it, Irma?
Our hero.
The early bird catches the worm.
How long does this go? Well, we're finished in 8 minutes.
8 minutes. You have 8 minutes. So,
hope you can get it that fast.
Yeah. So, yes, we'll have one more.
So the last promo I'd like to showcase tonight is another one that was sent in and asked if we could show it.
Right.
They're interested in what we all think. I've already told them what I think. I think you have as well, Phil. But we'll show it and we'll see what others think of it too.
Yeah.
You do not need to press the button.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You see, we all start by our own path. Stepping on stones, carving our way in this industry, leading to a new terrain, to adapt and to crawling. And those steps lead to patches of grass where our indents are left with every move that we have made, slowly building up a legacy that we want everyone to know. But weeds, brushes, they stop, they get in our way, they try to scar us. Pride at every being that we have. But every stone that is laid down from your foundation leads into something that you know. Something that cuts a path for you to remember. For everyone to study, to guide, to watch by, to see the journey that you have gone through. And it leads to moments where you go down hills. You have to go through obstacles, fight through the tumbling rocks. You have to climb back up. You have to face everything that no one else wants you to, that you think you cannot do. You have to overcome it. You have to plow through it. You have to see in your mind that it is nothing but an obstacle. It is not something that can stop you from achieving your goals. Look at where I've come from. Look at what I have designed inside my own mind. Starting from the very beginning.
Guards of VPW when you just entered this fucking company.
Adapting and evolving into something.
You better fucking show up and you better fucking earn it. Because if you think...
Listening to what people told me to become who I am.
Whooping your ass.
And it's led to this moment where I am now champion.
Who put each other through hell?
And every time I smile, I close my eyes. And when I open them up, I see the world right in front of me of what I've done in this industry. And I know that it's not just the end of it, it's the beginning. There's many cracks that are going to follow us for where we go. Cracks between the chains, cracks between the wood, between the pavement that we walk on. And it's what builds us up. It's what makes us ready for those moments that we cannot handle. Walking, thinking, knowing that what is to come next in the future of every single one of us. Looking at what I hold, knowing that it wasn't handed to me. I look up to the people that held this before me. They're no longer here and I know what I have to do. Knowing what I have to carry to prove to everyone that when it leads to a moment, you take it. You don't sit there, you don't waste time. You look what is right in front of you and you prepare for violence.
Seeing that leads us all to where we are today. Getting prepared for the most sadistic structure in this industry. Not only one man's body is on the line, but no, it is 6. To be broken down, pushed to its very core. To have one opportunity to be at the top of VPW alongside the VPW World Heavyweight Champion.
But it's not so simple if someone puts it to their mind. It's something where they have to bleed, they have to endure torture, they have to endure the punishment that's going to be succumbed to you every second once that bell rings. The chamber of violence is something not for the faint of heart. It's not something we should take lightly, trust me. When you go up against someone and you're trying to take that title from someone who's the freak show Danny Dark, the horrorcore heavyweight champion, someone who I've been and entangled with, someone who I battled with inside of that structure, that has bled, that my bones have ached and my body has caused bruises upon every single inch. I know the war that's about to be brought upon me. But every single one of you, everyone else that is in this match, the Dark Horse Elijah McFly, Kevin Wolf, Aldona, AJ Storm. I don't think you quite know what you're getting yourself into. We have to do to be prepared for this amount of pain. See, we are on the highway to the Tokyo Dome. The train stops here and it ends on the grandest stage of them all. And this is your moment to punch your ticket to go and highlight that show. What if you can't handle that? If you can't handle what you need to do, then all I'm going to say is, why are you here? Because what you need to know and be prepared for is violence.
Yeah.
That was our last promo of the night.
One of the things I brought up to Dante when he was asking me about it, I did say, you've managed to do something very strange. Let's think about this. What if I was to say to you, 3-minute intro? What are your instant thoughts?
Oh, yeah, I already know.
Yeah, 3-minute intro. You're instantly going to look at me. What are you, radio demon? Fuck off. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Essentially, he did the 3-minute intro, the thing that's you should never do. And he made it work.
Yes.
I do feel like there should have been more of him in that intro, though. I get what he was shooting for, but there was a little bit too much footage of the walking through the the grass and a little bit to stayed on the log a little bit too long. There should have just been little blips of him like walking, you know what I'm saying, like in those areas of some kind, like maybe from like the waist down, working, building up to that point where you see the full image come in at the very end. But it was very well done. I get what he was shooting for there. Definitely.
And considering it's really kind of first of its kind, though, it's been like a more of a promo package thing than a promo. I think to do more of the interspersed stuff like that, that's the point where he definitely jumps on a laptop, and you can have that mixed over. So you can have essentially like one screen going over the other, but it's like half transparent. So you still see both screens going on, but you see him moving around and doing some of the parkour that he can do as well. And it will make it very interesting.
It's basically the quick story rundown, like kind of how they do it on mainstream WWE and stuff, like before a big match. They do like a character video package beforehand, and then you kind of see their big promo right before, the match happens.
Exactly.
See, I would, if that was me, I would kind of dip my toe over the fourth wall a bit. And during the opening intro, where you see him going through the fields and he's narrating his career, I would have a very, very low, transparent background video of him maybe setting up the room he's about to cut that promo in.
How come?
So then you're listening to him talking about his career as you can just, in the background, barely see him setting up the promo for the next part of his career, this match that's coming up. It makes more sense in my head.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit stumped on that one. But yeah, obviously, great promo. I like the style, to be honest.
Yeah.
To have that intro lead into the promo, because I would say that first 3 minutes is the first 3 minutes is not a promo. The first 3 minutes is an intro. That's why I say the 3-minute intro is something you should never do. But he's done it.
But to me, it wasn't necessarily an intro. You know, it was done kind of like in a hop style. You know, it was kind of like a pre-hop. You know, I don't even know how to to explain it.
A flash cap, so it's like a flashback and a recap.
Right. A very, very well video package, you know, put together by Dante. You don't see too much of that, you know.
And that's the point.
So
that's why I like it. Personally, I would consider it an intro because it's the promo is where he would be talking about the current situation, while before that he's building up to that, talking about the current situation, but he's separated it in such a distinct style. The actual promo is he's talking to the camera, but before that it's very much just like more footage and things put in as there's a voiceover on it. So to me that seems more intro.
I also do feel like he could have just done the promo, like, you know, when you see him come in at the end, he could have led right into the promo right then and there in that setting. He didn't necessarily have to go to inside the building, you know, and separate it at that point. I think it would have come off a little better at that point, being done that way. But again, you know, there was the good separation there, you know, so I do get it.
And that's why I like the separation, and that's why I'm still in the headspace of intro and promo, because there's a complete separation between the two pieces of media. So that's how I see it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm giving it a 5. I mean, I think that was obvious for me.
Dante is definitely one of those people that is in the upper echelon of today's superstars.
He's very willing to learn as well.
Yeah. He doesn't take,
that's a very good
harsh. He knows how to take them with a grain of salt.
All right. So what are your votes on Scott? Because I know what did you two say? 5?
5.
Yeah.
Scott? Okay, yeah. I'm going to say 4, and a very high 4. Reason being is because I want to see how it builds upon that in the future, and I want to see how it improves.
I get that.
I think this is a great starting point, but as it progresses, it's going to get better. So to give it a 5 straight away, there's nothing more to shoot for.
I get that.
So
all right, I'll change it to a 4, so that way it's a 4.
So the 18. Well, fun thing about that is, out of the total of 20 points that would make up the vote, 18, which still, unfortunately, Shady does this.
Yeah.
And do the Harlem
Yeah.
Yes. And that's the end of today's show, or tonight's show, or this morning's show, depending on where you are in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen,
it was both for us. We had evening and morning now.
Well, yeah, for us, and somewhere around the world, it was morning all the way through.
Yeah.
Yes, it's global.
Yes.
With helicopter dick. I don't know why. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Shady, Scott, Dan. Not thanks to me. Oh, a piece of shit. This has been EFED After Dark, Season 7, Episode 3. So in this case, and all other cases...
You mean there's an upper case?
Fuck off.
Or is it lower?
Your screen's blurry. Do the thing.
Well.
No.